Hi everybody. Happy Tuesday morning. I'm going to be doing my presentation from Miami because I couldn't find a volunteer basically to take my spot, so I'll be doing this. Today I'm going to be presenting on this book. It is Reina Dahlqvist, The Keyed Trumpet and Its Greatest Virtuoso, Anton Weidinger, and it's a little book. Only Looks like it's only 21 pages, so quite small, but it's got a lot of information on the key trumpet and the greatest soloist it ever had, basically. So people originally believed that Anton Weininger invented the first key trumpet. However, keyed horns existed as early as 1756, and there were definitely keyed trumpets um, perhaps as early as 1770 in Dresden, but definitely as early as 1777 in Dresden. And there's lots of accounts of keyed trumpets and how they sounded, and people were kind of bashing them all the time, um, but many of those critics did not ever actually hear a keyed trumpet. So um, anyway, basically the keyed trumpet arose because of the need for chromaticism, not because of aiding in high register playing, because clarino playing, really high trumpet playing at that time, was still quite popular around in the early 1800s. And the writing for the key trumpet was basically only written for as a solo instrument because it was basically in other settings like oratorios and things like that. It wasn't popular, or sorry, the writing style wasn't melodic or anything, so there was no real reason to use the key trumpet in any of those settings. So the key trumpet was made in Germany up until 1840, and really the valve trumpet took over in 1840 and made it obsolete. So Anton Weidinger lived from 1767 to 1852, and he was basically the foremost performer of trumpet. He was born in Vienna and educated by the chief court trumpeter there, and he was relieved from his apprenticeship early, which was very uncommon, and it was recommended not only for field military band work, but also for indoor court work or things like that. So he's a very high-level trumpet player, even very young. And he was released from his apprenticeship at the age of 18. So, yeah, and other fun fact is that Joseph Haydn was a witness at his wedding, and so they were clearly friends. And Joseph Haydn wrote his concerto in E-flat for Weidinger and the key trumpet. And let's see, he also he premiered the Hummel Concerto on New Year's Day in 1804 at the Esterhazy Castle, and basically his career started. He tried to introduce a new keyed trumpet in 1829, and it sort of flopped, and the public had lost interest in keyed trumpets and trumpet solos by that time. And also his son was a virtuoso keyed horn player, and he was soloing as early as age 10. Now the repertoire for the keyed trumpet includes the before mentioned Haydn Trumpet Concerto, also Leopold Kozeluk Concertante in E-flat major, the Joseph Weigel Concerto, Johann Nepomuk Hummel Trio, which has not been discovered, as well as the Concerto, which is very popular, and this Sigismund Newcomb Requiem, and his Zwischenspiel, which is translated into interludes for specifically Weidinger's trumpet, invention trumpet, 4 horns and 3 trombones. So the repertoire is extremely limited for this instrument. It didn't exist for a very long time, popularly maybe just maybe about 30 years or more, a little bit more than that. And if you're looking for a replica, the book mentions that there's a replica made in 1971 by Adolf Egger, who actually made my sackbut. So And just a quick picture I can show you. Here is a picture of the keyed trumpet. And yeah, so I think I'll end this there, and hope you guys have a great class, and see you later.